Inside the Classroom takes an in-depth look at one of Team Hardin County Schools' best teachers in action, featuring comments, class instruction, and insight inside the classroom.
I became a teacher because a lot of the people that had a great impact and influence on me in my life were educators from elementary school at Howe Valley all the way through high school into college at ECC, what was ECC then, and then Western. Some of those teachers had a great impact on my life. Are you guys ready to go? Yeah! Okay, well, let's watch our space. What is your space called that belongs to you? Personal space. That's right. Let's get up and start walking and watch our personal space. Go. Listening for the whistle. Okay. Walking, watch your personal space. You're not close to anyone else. Listening for the whistle. Good. All right, walk again. Go. No bumping, we're walking. Jumping jacks, go. Good. Moving your body, moving your body. Good, go girls. Oh, jogging, go, jogging. Watch your space, no bumping. Toe touches, go. Touch your toes, reach up high for the sky. Good. All right, what is this one? Galloping. Gallop, let's go. Galloping. Gallop, a good gallop, go. Elbows to knees, go. It's not hard. You can do it. Well, my sister, who is also a teacher, who's 10 years older than me, really inspired me and guided me, and was a great example of what I wanted to be in my life. So she's a teacher at Central Hardin. Well, now she's a counselor, and she's a very important person in my life. Also, another one was Chris Reed, who I had as a physical education instructor in high school and as a football coach. And then we coached together. I coached under him when he was a head coach. And even when I was in my K-tip year, he was my collaborating or mentoring teacher as well. What's this one? Slide. Side slide, let's go. Watch your space.
Mr. Johnson makes learning fun by putting in the hard things, but making it in a fun way.
Feet apart, squats, go. Oh man, you are way too close together. Way too close together, good. All right, get your bottom down nice and low, awesome. Keep your feet flat, good. Feet apart a little bit.
This is the best thing.
Apart, your feet aren't apart. Why?
You have to be able to see.
Good.
Mr. Johnson makes my learning fun because he lets me play fun games.
All right, last one. Jumping 2 feet to 2 feet, go. Keep your feet together.
Mr. Johnson knows what we like, so he uses that in his learning. So it makes us fun for us kids whenever we do some activities.
All right, hands down, mountain climbers, go. Show me mountain climbers staying in one spot. We're not traveling. Moving our feet. That's a good job. Moving your feet.
Joss is a wonderful young man. Every day he comes in, he models best behavior, appropriate practices for the students. He loves all the kids here. You know, he's genuinely interested in their health.
Everyone say, I will. I will. Give my personal best. Give my personal best. Act responsibly. Act responsibly. Work with integrity. Work with integrity. And show respect. All right, everyone said they're going to give their personal best. That means we're not complaining when we get tired. We just keep doing it. We're making sure we do things the right way, and we're following directions and being nice to others, showing respect. All right, we're going to play a game called Dead Bugs. All right, so I want you to stand up and start walking. All through space, we're just walking. Of course, we don't bump. We watch our personal space. Walking. Oh, and now we are dead bugs. Show me dead bugs. Feet are up and hands are up. Your feet cannot touch the floor. Your feet cannot touch the floor. We got to hold our legs up, working on our muscular strength and endurance. Good. Oh my goodness. You're supposed to keep your feet up. Hold them up. All right, walking, go.
But also their minds as well. And when he does his gymnastics with them, with his PE classes, with he's doing bowling, all that, he teaches them lifelong sports. And he just works so well with the kids, and he has a great attitude every day.
Dead bugs. Oh.
I'm a bug, by the way.
Shh. Dead bugs are quiet. They don't make any noise. Hands are up. Feet are up. Don't touch your feet to the ground. Good. Hold it up. Even when you get tired, we're working our muscles. Get your feet up. Okay, on your feet. Start walking. Go.
I enjoy doing like the exercises and like playing on the bars and stuff. Mr. Johnson teaches us to have a healthy and encouraging life.
I enjoy doing it in the classroom. I enjoy having fun and playing with my friends and just doing the fun things while working hard.
Okay, we're going to practice throwing a ball or rolling a ball to a partner and rolling it back. We have to field it each time. So watch this. I'm going to get a ball from over here. Today we're beginning a unit on throwing and catching. So this is the first lesson of that unit. You're going to be working with a partner. Here, come here. You can be my partner. We're going to use the yellow line. Stand on the yellow line. And the white line. So we're partners. We're standing apart from each other. Look, I use two hands. I'm going to squat down just like we do when we're exercising. And I roll it to him and he's going to catch it. He squats down and rolls it back. We're trying to roll it so our partner can field it. I squat down, bend my knees, and squat down each time. They're going to be partnered up, rolling a ball back and forth and fielding it, and then we'll progress from there in the weeks coming. Let's watch them doing it together. Look, yellow line, white line, two hands. She rolls it. What happens if it's not straight to you? You can move your feet, right, and get in front of it. Oh, that was good. So bend your knees a little bit, get your bottom down. Good. And we're practicing rolling it back and forth and fielding it.
He encourages me by saying like never give up and like keep up the work, and you're doing well.
Oh, got to roll it where they can field it. Catch it and roll it back.
He encourages us by like telling us good job, and he tells us whatever you want to do, you can do to grow up if you put your heart to it, and if you put your mind to things, you can do whatever you want when you grow up.
Got to keep your eyes on the ball. Catch it with 2 hands. Don't bounce it, roll it. That's hard to catch. Okay, you got to roll it where they can catch it.
Mr. Johnson encouraged me to learn new sports by doing my stretches and helping me just exercise out.
You can roll it a little bit harder. Go, roll it. Roll it.
I definitely like dodgeball. I like basketball, most of the sports he does, and some of the gymnastics activities he does with us.
All right, put your ball down, hold it with your feet. Put it down, hold it with your feet. Very good, following directions. Look, now I'm going to roll it with 1 hand. And he's going to field it with 2 hands. And he rolls it back with 1 hand. I fielded it with 2. I caught it with 2 hands. I can step. I can also step when I roll it with 1 hand. That helps. And if we can catch it with 2 hands, that's better. We catch with 2 hands and we roll it with 1. Can we do that? Yeah. All right, let's try it. Go. Roll it with 1 hand, catch it with 2. Keep your eyes on it. All right, we need to be on our feet. Standing up with our feet apart a little bit, and we need to squat down when it's time.
He sets up multiple stations for the students, and he looks at their individual needs. So he's always making accommodations for students, and he tries not to make any student feel like they can't do anything. So if they're having a tough time struggling with something, he goes over and shows them individually how to do it. He puts them with peer buddies so that they always have somebody to work with.
Over here in the baskets, we have all kinds of different size balls. We have big ones and we have little ones. We have some that are soft, some that are made out of a hard material. So you get to choose a different kind of ball.
And he just really cares about the kids to where he makes it to where, you know, a lot of times in a PE class, if a student may be heavy or slow, that's not an issue in his class. He makes everybody successful.
We have 3 centers we're going to practice on. Come to this mat. Do you remember the handstand balance? So look, he puts his hands down and walks his feet up. His body is nice and straight. That's pretty good. All right, you can also do it here without the incline mat. Could you show us that? He's doing it on the wall. And you can walk your hands back. Here, do it one more time. Walk your hands back here. Yes. Good body control, good. To throwing and catching overhand, but today is just a very basic throwing lesson. Also, environmental gymnastics. They've been working all year on rolling, jumping, landing, balancing, vaulting, and today is a combination of some of those skills that we're continuing to work on. Now, last week we practiced vaulting over the bench. Exactly. But this week we have a little bit of a springboard, so you can stand on here and bounce a little bit, and then when you're ready, yes, you can use the spring. Go one more time. to help throw your legs over. And you can even bounce a little bit first. Well, I try to focus on what's developmentally appropriate pedagogy for physical education, making sure I circulate and provide timely feedback and specific feedback on what's going on. Make sure I pinpoint good performances within the class so that others can see it. Always demonstrating skills correctly, and also scaling the skills either up or down depending on what is needed at the time or what that individual student needs. He's going to stand on the top. Oh, I like his head went underneath. He didn't roll on top of his head. One more time. Feet apart, hands down, chin is tucked. That's a very good job. If you need a challenge, if you want a challenge, you can turn around and go up. Oh, you got to go straight. One more time. You can go up the ramp. I really like the way that some of you are sitting crisscross applesauce. Differentiation is a big part of physical education, and a lot of our activities are differentiated themselves. For example, dribbling. Some kids need to look at the ball, some have their eyes up, some use two hands. So a lot of the activities are adjustable. And if they're not, I try to provide students with some choice in what activities they do. For example, today during our gymnastics, they don't have to do all of the skills, they just have to pick between a few of them. And here, come stand here. You can roll here as well. Do a forward roll. Very good. All right, let's give him a hand. Okay. So, can everyone go at one time? No, we have to take turns. We have to take turns, so make sure you're being safe, under control, and you're doing a good job of waiting in line and not getting in other people's personal space. Okay, girls, could you get up and start us?
Mr. Johnson helps us by encouraging us, by telling us we can do it, even though it's hard.
Make sure you're watching space. Very good, Aubrey. Ah, that's awesome.
I got two jumps instead of one jump.
Almost.
Try it again. There you go.
Good. Well, clearly the greatest joy are when I see students come in at the beginning of the year. I see what level they're at. We work hard, and I get to see them progress and gain and learn new skills and become more proficient in skills they already had. And I see that the joy that they have in realizing that they have gained more competency and have learned to do things better. Oh, you got to spring those legs over. Good. Very good.
He's a good guy. He's what I call a utility teacher around here. If I have to go to him and say, hey, we're going to be doing something in the gym today, he doesn't complain. He says, okay, how can I help? If I need help somewhere else in the building, doesn't complain. He's first one front and center to say, hey, let me lend a helping hand. And he cares about all the kids, not just the ones that he has in his class for PE, but he'll go check on kids that he's had before, or he knows who's coming. He does a wonderful job.
Because there was a hole in the mat. Here, watch your space. Look, because he's going, right? There was a hole in the mat, and I put tape on the top of it just to protect it. Go ahead. Teachers are important because we spend so much time with the children, not only educating them in traditional subjects and core content such as reading, math, and arithmetic, the arts and physical education, but also providing them with a good example of how to treat colleagues, how a relationship between an adult and a student should be, and just providing them with a good, healthy example, and maybe inspire them and maybe motivate them in their life as well. So I think teachers are a very important part of a student's life. Have good body control. Oh, stand. Oh, come back again. Make sure you're not rolling on top of your head, so stand up. You need to stand up. All right, feet apart, just like normal. Hands down, chin tucked, and now go. Perfect, perfect. Very good. You got to make sure you roll straight so you don't fall off the mat. He's going to go up. Very good.
I just felt like Josh, I've been in the business a long time, and I thought he had the attributes to be our Excel nominee here, especially for his attitude and working with the kids and with his fellow teachers, and he's well respected here on the staff.
Good. Good.
Because he cares about them. You know, kids, they know the teachers that actually care about them, and that's one thing about GC Burkhead. All the teachers here care about their kids. Josh is no different. He's one of many excellent teachers here at this school, but when they come to him for his PE class, they look forward to specials because he always changes up. It's varied in here of what they might be doing from day to day, and it makes it exciting for the kids.
Land on your feet. Better. It did, huh?
I will remember Mr. Johnson because he was once my coach, and he's my PE teacher, and yeah.
All right, you have to listen and follow directions. You going to listen and follow directions? Yeah. We got to work together. Shake it up.
I'll remember him because he helped me and teach me how to have a healthy life.
Good. How about big and slow waves, like the ocean? Big and slow, like the ocean. I don't know. We should go slower and softer. Slower and softer.
Mr. Johnson will be a teacher that I'll remember in the future because he'll be that person who helped me get over things I couldn't do in the past. In the future, I'll look to him saying how this is a teacher who helped me do these things.
Slower and softer. Slow and soft. Slow and soft.
He's a teacher I will remember in the future because I've raced him because he said he's always raced the fastest kid in the 5th grade, and he's been not particularly nice to me, but he's been nice to everybody. He's always joked around and stuff, which makes us laugh, and he pushes us hard and makes us do what we need to do and give us life lessons that we need to learn when we grow up.
How about a little bit faster? How about shaking it up?
I think he just exemplifies what an Excel nominee would be. He's always on task with the students. He cares about them to the fact that he wants them to be healthy for the rest of his life. He teaches health along with the movement. And when he teaches, he actually tries to make sure that they know it's something that they can do for the rest of their life, and that's what he wants. He wants them to be active, which is, in today's society, a huge skill.
I'm very honored. I know there's very many good teachers here, some great teachers at GC Burkhead, and to be nominated for this award is an honor, and hopefully I get to showcase some quality physical education, and some people learn about physical education and the new physical education that's not just about playing games, but about building independent and sustainable physical education that the kids can take with them throughout their life. So it's just an honor. I'm very pleased, and I'm looking forward to showing you some of my lesson.